Welcome back, everybody, to your friendly neighborhood Falcon Plays Tube Tycoon. Check this out. We're almost up to 10,000 subs. I have $1,000 over here. We're doing a lot better than we were for a long time, that's for sure. You know, we're actually in the negatives for a long time. But we have finally turned this shit around, which is good. It's about time, right? We have a tag on here for today. We have new tag. What is this one going to be about? Everest TP, Everest toilet paper. You know what? That sounds like a really good name for a toilet paper company, honestly. Or not a company, but a brand name, you know? Like if somebody's like, you know, hey, can you give me some Bounty? Can you give me some Cottonelle? Cottonelle's a toilet paper brand, right? I think it's Cottonelle. And there is the one with that commercial with the bears. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's like a toilet paper hung on a branch, and there's like, you know, a mama bear and then daughter bear, and daughter bear apparently wipes her butt or something, but they don't show it on camera or on video anymore, at least in the commercial, because, you know, I guess, you know, showing a bear wiping their butt, even though it's a cartoon, is too explicit for television nowadays. Ah! I hate how everything's so explicit nowadays. Stop watering shit down. But anyway, the idea is that the bears are wiping their butt, and it's so soft, and they're like, ooh, I love this toilet paper. I'm not even sure what the name brand of that is, but I believe that Everest toilet paper sounds like an amazing name for a toilet paper company, or at least a brand name. Somebody get on that, and give me some of the money that you make from that, because I threw the idea your way. Anyway, this is a long tangent on Everest toilet paper. He says, best friend tag. Aw, look at that. I don't have a best friend. I have a lot of friends. I just don't think any of my friends are a best friend. Just because I think that's the problem, is I don't really, what's the word that I'm looking for here? I don't really divulge too much about myself to people. So I feel like to have a best friend, like they got to know a lot of stuff about you, like, you know, the fucking intricate secrets about who you are, you know? And I don't ever really divulge so much information about myself. Like, the only people I do that with are, like, you know, people I'm dating with, you know? Because, you know, if you're in a relationship, you kind of have to be more open about yourself to, you know, whoever you're with. They kind of expect it. If you don't do that, it's really bad for the relationship, believe me. Then you'll start getting the whole issues with, you don't tell me about yourself, you don't tell me much about yourself, blah, blah, blah. So, you know, you want to avoid that. Be honest with whoever you're dating, you know, just tell them about yourself. It'll make life easier for yourself here. Just a little bit of a heads up for you. But I don't feel like I have a best friend, just because I have a lot of people that I interact with, and a lot of people that I'm really social with, especially when I'm drunk. I'm like the best, happiest in the world. It's kind of like, yeah, come over here, dude. I love you, buddy. Like, when I'm drunk, I love everybody. So I'm like, yeah, I love you. No, you don't understand. I love you. But once everything's sober, it's kind of like, oh, yeah, you're cool. You're a cool guy. That's about it. But I feel like with best friends, you kind of have to have that whole, you know, that bond where, you know shit about them and they know shit about you. So I'm gonna be the friendless Falcon over here. That's not the topic of today's video. Oh, what are we talking about today? Very good question. Actually, friendless Falcon, we'll remove that. Today we're talking about intros and outros. Wait for it. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I can't even spell Stop it! I can't spell correctly. Oh, God. I wanted to surprise you guys, and just, it's kind of like the whole thing where it's kind of like, is Falcon going to do the number? Is he going to spell it out? And then, you know, unfortunately, I can't spell for shit. Well, I can't spell. It's just, I'm really terrible with a keyboard. Even to this day, I'm terrible with this goddamn keyboard. So, what's the intros and outros? Right. Intros and outros. Okay. I was asked, Falcon, do you feel that intros are important? Do you feel that outros are important? I will tell you this much. I feel that outros are not... I don't think either are important. I think it's more important not to have an intro, and it's probably 50-50 when it comes to outros. I feel there's more benefit to having an outro to your video than there is ever a reason to have an intro. And here's why. I'll explain my reason why. You don't have to agree with me, mind you. You feel free to say, Falcon, I disagree. That's perfectly fine. I just tell you my opinion because, you know, this is all about my opinions. I'm sharing stuff with you based on my opinions and my experiences. Loda liked my video. We're up to over 10,000 subs now. Very nice. Let's see what these tags or these comments are about here. Terrific video, one of your best. Whoa, great channel. Jestum Jack, you motherfucker, you. Jack PL, well done, that is so cool. Jagodel, you make the best vids ever. Ever? And NZPG says, great stuff, thanks. No. You're welcome. Since you left it really open-ended to me. French IP Cucci. Nice videos, let's subscribe your channel. Camille Pajor, a bit more faith in yourself. That was great. Hey, you know, that's actually not bad. I like that comment. I have more faith in myself these days. You're right. Thanks a lot for that, Camille. Thanks for noticing. Your voice sounds amazing. Ah, you know, what can I say, baby? MZPG says, well done. That is so cool. That was too funny. All right. Epic, I have been waiting for this forever. Thanks. Liker, I have been waiting for this forever. Your videos suck. Get a life. Oh my goodness, God. Get a life, he says to me. My videos suck. Right in the heart, man. Right in the heart. Break my heart. Tell me love me again. I think I just butchered the... Not only did I butcher the song, but the lyrics of the song as well. It's a 2-for-1. That's like a 2-for-1 deal right there. Let's record Grand Theft Auto 5, and we'll get some sleep afterwards. So here's my opinion about introductions and outros. I feel introductions, you are better off not making any, and here's why. I'm a very, like... I'm a person that doesn't really care about introductions. Like, I don't need to, like, you know, start up a video and have your name show up in fancy fonts and designs and little laser beams and a really cool little dubstep where it's kind of like, boom, wow, 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 wow. I don't need to hear that, you know? I just want to watch the video. And here's what happens more often than not. It's not gonna, like, instantly chase me away from watching the video, but if I'm in a mood where I just want to watch the video, more than likely, if I see that happen, I'm gonna go ahead and click out of that video instantly. Sometimes I'll just sit through it, I'll just skip forward or whatever, but I feel introductions like that have really little to add to your video. The introductions that I do on occasion will be like previews of the video, but it's related to what's gonna happen, you know, like I'll give you like a preview of what you're bound to see in this video here today. And I do that because I want to make it sure that, you know, if you guys are kind of iffy about it, whatever happens in the preview is kind of like to kind of wetten your chops a bit, you know? Like, you'll see it and you'll be like, oh man, it's kind of like before you go to, like, you know, you have dinner, like they serve you like little, like salsa and chips or something. They'll serve you like bread or something, right? They want to whet your appetite. And that's what I'm trying to do myself. I'm trying to whet your appetite by showing you, hey guys, this is probably what you're going to see in this video today along with other stuff. And, you know, you'll either watch it or you won't. You know, one way or the other. That's my introduction. I do that on occasion. But having, like, something with your fucking name all over the place and dubstep, Skrillex in the background, wow, 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 all that, it's kind of like, that doesn't add anything. So, if I was to tell you, if I was to give you advice, I would say just delete that, remove it. You don't need it. Just start off and say, you know, do your introduction, say what's up to the audience, either give them a small rundown of what you did last time, what you expect to do today, and that's it. Get on your way, let's get on with the video. Perfect. That's okay. If you're gonna have like an introduction that's blowing up, fucking explosions and Skrillex in the background having sex with goats or something, then, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, no, I'd rather just click out. So, I would tell you don't do it. What I would suggest, though, is having an outro. I was gonna say outroduction. That's not even a word. Have an outroduction. Oh my god, what does that even mean, Falcon? I don't know. Let me do my games here today because I want to let my logs pile up a bit better as well. So we'll do boom and boom. Now, when it comes to outros, I don't think those are bad. Those are either going to do absolutely nothing for you, or they will have a benefit for you. And what I mean by that is that by the time a person gets to the end of your video, they've already watched the entire video, so even if for some ungodly reason, your outro just offends somebody. I don't know why it would offend anybody, but for some reasons, you get to the end of the video, and you know what an outro is, right? You'll probably have like a person have like an overlay on screen, and they'll have like a little square with a video link to another series, or they'll have like a subscribe to my Twitter feed, subscribe to my YouTube by clicking here, watch this video by clicking here, watch the next episode or the last episode by clicking here. You know what I'm talking about, right? It shows up at the end of videos on occasion, depending on the person. I don't think that's going to hurt you at all. It's more of a benefit. Two things will be happening with this. Number one, people will either click into something you suggested for them to click into, or people will just stop watching the video, and by the time that they stop, you know, they're at the end of the video, so it doesn't really matter. So, it's more good than bad. There's actually no negative effect to having an outro. Intro, there is a negative effect because if you're like, you know, if you have an audience like I am on occasion, and you have crazy Skrillex going on as a startup intro, more than likely people can just be like, oh, fuck this, and go somewhere else. But if you have it at the end of your video, where you're just kind of like, hey, you know, here is next episode, last episode, here's Twitter feed, here's subscribe YouTube button. That doesn't hurt you at all because people will either do it or they won't. And if they do it, positive for you. If they don't, Doesn't really matter. They already watched the video. Doesn't really matter. So, obviously, go ahead and do it. Do the outros. I think those are fine. The intros, though, I can't, like as I mentioned, those can be... those can be an enormous carousel. No, those could be more detrimental because, you know, if you have an audience like I am on occasion, people just be like, you know, I don't want to watch this shit fucking dubstep Skrillex happening over here. I'm not sure. The reason I'm not over here ragging on Skrillex, mind you, that's the only dubstep person I know. I'm not much of a dubstep person. I love electronica music, believe me, but I just never made the transition over to dubstep. Wow, 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 wow. I just never made that introduction, you know, or that, not an introduction, but I never made that transition over to dubstep music. So it's nothing against him. But he's just the only person I know from the dubstep genre, so that's the reason why I'm using him a lot for that. Your voice sounds amazing. Love the new intro. Good job. Epic. Good job. I love the new intro. How silly is this? You know, where we were talking about introductions, not to do them better. And this guy's over here just mocking me. And I'm telling you, this game is self-aware sometimes. Let's go ahead and get some sleep over here. We're doing pretty good. We're about to get another point into our skills as well. We're up to 1,600 points. 11,000 subs. Very, very nice. Let's go over to the W Brotherhood today. And $200? Oh yeah, I could afford that. Let's make a potion here. What is this one? Essence of Time? Essence of Activity? I want more fame, dogs. So let's go with this one. We'll do Powder of Amount and brew that. Now, what does this one do again? I forgot already. Recommendations give more viewers. Right, so that's pretty good. Let's go back. Can I buy another one straight up or no? Yes. Alrighty, let's do... Excuse me. Excuse me. Ah. Come on! Not so fast, we need... Oh, you need to charge up again. Then why is this lit up? Shouldn't this be like grayed out and you can't do it instantly? Oh, whatever. So we got the recommendation one for a while. That's good. Let's go back to my office and let's go ahead and start off with Light Souls 2. And we'll do another Birdman episode as well. Let's see, how's our logs doing here? Kind of alright. And, oh, that's completely filled up now. Perfect. So we'll do one of the daily vlogs. 3 and a 7, that's good enough. So, let's see. We talked about the intros and outros. So, intros, meh. Outros, yeah. Okay, so that's... Oh, right, sorry. Where's my head at with the 69 and the exclamation point? Oh, no. The one should be somewhere in here. There you go. There you go, that's perfect. So yeah, that's what I would tell you. If you're gonna do introductions, just I don't know, man. If you're gonna do them, they're not like, you know, try to keep them short at least if you're gonna do one. Like, the thing is, what really soured me on introductions is the fact that I ran into way too many people doing like 20-second introductions or something, doing what I showed you, or at least try to imitate what my voice over here and sounds. I'm telling you guys, Blagadinka wants it so bad. And apparently so does Nescott. I'm okay with that, dog. You know, I'm okay with the Polish YouTube loving. It's all good, man. All three of us, let's just meet up. Oh, I am going to hell. What? No, I didn't click... What? No, I didn't click the moon. I was trying to get that out of the way. I wasn't ready for sleep. You don't tell me when to sleep, game. I sleep whenever I want to sleep. Well, at least we got a level up here. We have an extra point to throw away. So, let's see here. People told me not to pick up a certain few videos here, but I forgot which ones they told me. Obviously, the Minecraft ones are still locked out. They're unavailable, so we can't do those. What is this? Multiplayer? I guess we could probably open that up. We already have this. What's next over here? Green screen. That's unavailable. So that's still not available to the game. Cooking videos are unavailable, it does seem. Oh, wait, that's because it probably requires 3 points. Yeah. So we could probably pick those up, but we just don't have enough points just yet. And we have create own tags. Ooh, I could challenge other YouTubers? So we need, like, what, 4? Yep, 2 and 2, 4. So we need 3 more points for that. Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Can I get... No! Wrong! Okay, that one was my fault. Okay. Okay, you're allowed to make fun of me for that one. That one was my bad. Not this one, though. That was not my... I clicked over here somewhere. Okay, hold up. We're losing control of this shit really fast here. You know who I blame? I blame Dubstep Krillix. He's the one who threw me into confusion here now. Brotherhood. Yeah, there we go. So, let's do Essence of Fame. We'll do Luck now. There you go. There you go. I'm over here just throwing money away by not making videos, dog. Bigger recommendation chance. There you go. That's up. That's good. Okay, let's go back to Return to Office here, and Yeah, that's true, though. I mean, if you're going to make introductions, though, as I mentioned, try to make them, like, let's see, be long. Well, at least our interest is really high for this now. Delicious cookie, yes. I'm actually kind of hungry myself. Delicious cookie sounds pretty good. And let's go to the... Oh, we have a tag as well. What I order at Starbucks. That's not a bad tag. I haven't been to Starbucks in a long time now, but I normally would always order... Alright, let's get a little bit, let's get a little bit, you know, high and, you know, mighty about ourselves here. Well, guys, since I don't like the sweet stuff, I would always go to Starbucks and order an old school Americano. Over ice. Is that the right one? It's been a while since I've been to Starbucks. I believe an old school Americano is... I used to work at Starbucks in the past, too, mind you. So I not only worked there, so I should know there because I worked there for a long time, but also I used to go there on occasion because one of my ex-girlfriends used to work at Starbucks, too. So it was kind of like, you know, I used to get, you know, free drinks pretty often. It was pretty rad, let me tell you. Bionicle, go away. So she would, you know, hook me up with coffee a lot of times. But my drink of choice at Starbucks used to always be an old school Americano, which is essentially, if I remember it correctly anyway, if I'm saying the right name here, is just a cup of, a cold cup of ice in the cup, and then they would just pour shots of espresso over the ice, and that's about it. And the Americano, if I'm right, is when you have water and the shots of espresso mixed in together. But if you do just old school Americano, the old school part is what apparently wipes off the water part. So essentially they just put the shots of espresso over ice and, you know, you're good to go. I'm pretty sure that's what it was anyway. Yeah, but anyway, that's what I order at Starbucks, and let's see what we did here. Real talk! More films! Oh, and another great video, thank you. I absolutely love your vids. Please make more. A bit more faith in yourself. That was great. Thanks a lot, Chocolate Milk Vlog. Hey, look at that! Chocolate Milk Vlog and a video about delicious cookies. Now that is life right there, my friend. If you have come to a point in your life where you could sit down with a delicious glass of milk, lactose-free, mind you, otherwise I shit myself, and some cookies next to them, not only any regular cookies, but delicious cookies, oh my god, you got it made up, man. Chocolate milk and cookies, perfect. What I order at Starbucks. You make the best vids ever, says Jestem Jack. Oh, listen to this guy, apparently he likes me now. No, that was too funny. Jagodale, epic stuff. Jagodale posted twice. That's awesome, BTO. Keep up the good work. Forever. Alrighty, Black Widow, get out of here. Crazy. Lugadink. Ah, look, she did it again. I'm telling you guys. Why? You saw where my pointer is at. It's nowhere near the moon. Whatever. It's almost about time we got some rest anyway, but still. So check this out. Apparently, this moon is still being registered over here. So if I click over here, it's like I'm clicking the moon, huh? That's bullshit. Click on the bell then, Falcon. I guess. Sure. I still don't think it's my fault. 3 times today is what I did. This episode's been crazy. 3 times I did it. 3 times! Alrighty. If you're gonna do introductions, though, do this. Just keep it really short, like 5 seconds. If you feel like you really, really have to put your name and an introduction screen and some fancy music, keep it under 5 seconds, even less. You know, just flash your name on screen instantly and be like into the video. Just do that. Flash, get into the video. Perfect. If you feel like you really have to. I don't know. Don't if you're gonna do it yourself, though, don't go by what I'm telling you. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. But here's the thing. I feel that there's gonna be people who don't care about introductions. They'll watch it regardless of which, and you'll have people that are like me and don't care about them. So if you just don't have an introduction whatsoever, then you're kind of like playing to both sides of the market. I really doubt people are gonna click out of your video and be mad because you don't have an introduction. I doubt people are gonna be like, hey, you fucking moron, why don't you have an introduction? I want to hear Skrillex before I watch a video these days. I doubt that's ever gonna happen. So you're better off just negating them, having an outro if you want, and, you know, you're good to go. Perfect. That's my advice about intros and outros. Don't have one. You don't have to listen to me, obviously, but, you know, hey, do whatever you want. But I was telling you, yeah, you might as well just skip. And let's see, we have one more thing over here today, and I think we're almost ready to wrap up this video here today as well. No tags, let's do a... you're almost filled up. What about you over here? You're a lot better. So we'll do one more daily vlog. What are we talking about tomorrow? This will be the last video here. So tomorrow, I do believe somebody asked me about... What did they ask me? Oh, here we go. So as I mentioned last episode, if you guys want to ask me more personal questions about myself relating to YouTube, try to keep it somewhat YouTube related. About me, though, how, you know, YouTube and myself have interacted, as opposed to just talking about, you know, just YouTube channel stuff only. Go ahead and ask me those questions in the comments as well. I would do some of those topics for videos as well. But the one that I got recently was good ethics. I thought this was pretty good. Good ethics and how often to post. Well, I mean, they proposed a question towards me, like, how do I, keep good ethics, and how often should they post as well? So it was good ethics and posting frequency. I know how to spell. I assure you I do. It's the keyboard. I just don't know how to type too well. I still look at the keyboard when I type. Okay, I know. I still do that. What about it? Fight me. Oh, no. We gotta get 169? Okay, 169 it is. So yeah, next video will be covering just good ethics. I mean, I don't think my videos are quite possibly the most family-friendly videos out there. But, it's not like I go out of my way to, like, really talk about explicit stuff. Yes, I do use profanity. I will admit. I do touch on touchy subjects, but tongue-in-cheek, I'm not going to tell you straight up, like, hey, guys, penis going into you-know-what. Or, I'm not explicit that way. The whole rape thing that we've read on the Tube Tycoon comments here, I don't joke about stuff like that. It's just not my thing, I, say bad words on occasion, stuff like that, but I know my limitations, There's certain things I just don't talk about because it's kind of like, it's one thing to fuck around. It's another thing to be, like, crossing the line where it's kind of like, okay, Doug, let's, really back in here. Let's not talk about that. That's just not something to joke around a lot. So, but I do try to keep an ethical type of standpoint when it comes to making my own videos and how I conduct myself on YouTube with other people, stuff like that. So I'll talk a little bit about that, and also posting frequency. How often should you post? I'll talk about that too. We got a recommendation from Nescott again. Perfect. And that's going to be it for us today. We're up to, let's see here, end of day 55. We have a tag. We have 13.4 subs and over $2,000. Pretty good. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Stick around for the next episode. I will catch you next time.